Well, good morning, everyone. So, I wanted to jump on here and tell you that everything I had planned for the day fell apart. It sure did. One of my girlfriends that I haven't seen in a very long time texted me earlier this week and she said, "Hey, let's get together for tea." I was like, "Yes, let's do that. I'll get out the tea set. Oh, girl, we're going to have some tea. We need to catch up anyway." Been looking forward to it all week. Yeah. She called me this morning. She's got the stomach bug. So, we're not having tea. Okay. You know what? I said, I'm not going to let this lower my vibration. I'm still going to be happy because, at least she was thoughtful and didn't want to give me the bug, and that freed up more time because I do have a lot of errands to run today. So I was like, we got this. And then I text my neighbor because we were going to go run all of our errands together. And I was like, "Hey, girl, I can leave anytime. My plans for this morning got changed." So she texts me back. And she's like, "Oh, girl, I might not be able to go anyway because, I got to work." And I was like, "Okay." Been looking forward to getting out, getting a little girl time this week. Okay. Okay. And then I started making a video. And I was going to talk to y'all about this. And my phone rings in the middle of the video. I was like, really? Really? So, what I want to talk about is, sometimes life happens. And I was really looking forward to having tea this morning with a girlfriend, and I was really looking forward to getting out and, running errands with my girlfriend. Give us a little bit, girl time and blah, blah, blah. And then everything changed. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. Let it go. Let me go blog about it. And then the video got interrupted with a phone call. And you know what? I'm not going to let it bother me today. Do not let things that you want to do, if your plans get changed or if something happens, don't let it ruin your vibration. Keep your vibration really high and just go with it. Because if you let everything get to you and it lowers your vibration, you're not going to be manifesting as much. You're not going to be attracting as much into your life. And just go with it. And the universe gives us signs. And a lot of times we just ignore them. Why the hell are we ignoring them? We need to pay attention to those signs. And my girlfriend not coming over for tea because she got sick. Okay, there's a reason she didn't come over other than she got sick. Why did she get sick? I don't know. But for whatever reason, we weren't meant to get together and have tea this morning. And I'm going to go with it. And then for whatever reason, I'm not going to run to town with my girlfriend. You know what? There's a reason for it. There is a reason for everything. Even if we don't know why, it happens for a reason. And you just got to go with it, and you just got to say, okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure why this is going on, but I'm going to take it as a sign that they weren't supposed to happen. You just stay happy, stay in your positive state. And I just said, well, okay, not having tea. Guess I don't have to wash those dishes. I have a few extra stops I need to make, and I don't want to inconvenience you. Okay, let's go. So no matter what's going on in your life, don't let other people's actions affect your energy. Stay in your high vibration and just accept it and move on from it. You don't have to, wallow in self-pity. You don't have to do any of that. Just accept it, breathe, and move on. There will be a day when we will get together and have tea and we won't be on a time crunch. There will be a day when my neighbor and I go to town and we have a much better time. And I'm going to be thankful for those days because I know they're coming. Today was not the day, and that's cool. and I'm just going to stay with it. But let me tell you this. It's really nice here today. You're on my back porch again. It's starting to feel like fall, even though the leaves really aren't changing. And I decided to bring out my black cat candle holder to sit out here with me. And you know what? I'm just really going to sit out here, and I've been enjoying the moment. I had an extra cup of coffee this morning. I got out my pen and paper, and I made a list of all the places I need to go. And you know what? I'm just going to roll with it. I'm just going to roll with it today. And I'm going to take the day as it comes, and I'm going to be grateful for everything that comes my way today. And I'm not going to let the outside world affect my zen, my manifestations, my vibrations. I'm not going to let them bring me down. And don't let the world bring yours down either. Stay in your high vibrational state so you can keep manifesting your dreams. And I did have a couple things manifest this week, and they were really kind of bizarre, if you will, because I didn't really realize I was manifesting them until they came into my life. So I'd made out this list of stuff that I still needed. I'm getting ready to go see one of my granddaughters, and one of the things on the list was butcher paper. Now, my granddaughter is going to be 3, and she could draw all day long. So they said, we need lots of paper. So I was like, I'm going to go get her a roll of butcher paper. She can pull it off as much as she wants, color, blah, blah, blah. Well, that was on my list of things to buy. Well, then someone texts me and says, hey, I have a full case of this legal size printer paper that we're not using. Do you have any use for that? And I was like, yeah, I do. And so they bring it over, and I was like, how cool is this? I don't have to buy butcher paper now. And now I've got enough paper for both granddaughters. So we're not using up our regular printer paper. And for whatever reason, one of them likes printer paper. So I'm like, well, that was an interesting manifestation. I never saw that coming. Check that off my list. One less thing I have to buy. And then we had a case of these MREs. Now, I don't care if the world comes to an end and if the apocalypse happens and, zombies are walking around. I am not eating an MRE. I am not eating an MRE. I posted them online. And I was like, I really like, I like the feeling of when stuff sells. I like having the extra cash. I like being able to get the stuff out of my house. I would rather see somebody use it. And I just stayed in that vibration as I was posting it. Yeah. Some dude bought them. I was so happy to get them out of my house because that counted as money in my pocket, which I always manifest abundance. It counted as a decluttering item. Get it out of my house. And somebody else wants them and is going to use them. It was a win for everyone. I was just like, hey, look at this. And then somebody else said to me, I know this is a random question, but I just felt like I needed to ask you this. Do you need a boy's size extra large hoodie? I said, actually, I do. And they're like, okay, well, I know your son doesn't wear that size, so I was kind of wondering. And I said, no, but my daughter's stepson does, and he's coming in from South Carolina, and he's going to Chicago for winter. Crazy. And it just showed up. Well, on my list that I had made to look for was a winter coat for him, some hoodies, because he's only going to be in Chicago for 2 weeks. We can't see spending a lot of money on something that he's only going to wear for 2 weeks. Somebody just gave me a hoodie for him. I was like, score! I love seeing those little manifestations all come together. And to some people, they'd say, well, you know what? My little manifestations that came this week, they made me so happy. And I'm going to roll with that feeling the rest of the day. I'm just going to take it and say, you know what? I am so thankful for everything that was given to me. And I'm going to keep manifesting everything else. And I'm going to roll with it. So let me get off here. I'm going to go get my shoes on and start getting my stuff together so I can go to town, and then I'm just going to get on with my day, and I can't wait to see what today brings for me. It's going to be so interesting. I'm so looking forward to seeing what's going to happen today. All right, guys, have a good day. Remember to keep your vibration high. If plans change, there's a reason for it. So just keep manifesting. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, which is the like button. Hit subscribe and the bell icon so you get notifications when I post videos. All right, bye guys.